Good morning, dear children. Let us start the class. Today we are going to do concept 3.3 in the workbook, that is rounding of numbers. In the last two classes we have done concept 3.1, that is count by 10,000, and concept 3.2, that is comparing and ordering numbers. Okay. So in count by 10,000 we have learned about number names, we have learned about addition, and we have learned how to do a place value. Okay. In the next comparing and ordering numbers, we have done about comparing the greater and smaller number, finding the difference of place value and face value. In this topic, today's topic, that is rounding of numbers, though we have done the main topic in the textbook, we are going to do some practice questions with rounding of numbers. So we are going to round off numbers to the nearest 10, 100, 1000 and even 10,000. Okay. And there will be some word problems like a story, and we have to find out the answer. Alright. The main objective for today's class is rounding off number to the nearest 10, 100, 1000. Okay. So let us start the class. So children, we are going to do the concept 3.3, that is round off numbers. The main objective for today's class is round off numbers of the workbook, that is page number 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30. Alright. So let us look at the questions. The first question is we have to compare and find a greater number here. Out of 5 and 7, which is the greater number? The 7 is greater number. Okay. So this is the sign. That means this opening of the sign pointing to is pointing towards the greater number, and the closing is towards the smaller number. Alright. As we know how to do with MCQs, that means multiple choice question, we have to give tick mark. In the blank we have to write the answer, and in the bracket we have to write the option. Okay. Similarly, the next question is about comparing. The third question is 25 and 25. That means both left hand side and right hand side are equal. So we'll put the equal sign. Option number C. Now the questions are about rounding off. 1563 rounded to the nearest 10 is. Okay, so when we have to round off to the nearest 10, we have to consider the value in the ones and tens place. Okay, so in the ones place it is 3, that is less than 5. That means we don't need to add 1 here. So we have to round off to the nearest tens. We get 1560, that is 1560. That is option number B. Similarly, question number 5, 190 rounded off to the nearest 100 is. So when we have to compare to the nearest 100, we have to consider ones, tens and hundreds place. Alright. So in the tens place, it is 9. That means it is greater than 5. We add, it will become 0, and we add 1 in the hundreds place. It will become 200. In rounding off, if the digit in the ones place is less than 5, then it is replaced with 0. Okay, so we already know rounding off always ends when we round off a number, the number should have 0, whether you are rounding off to tens, hundreds or thousands place. Okay, 16,769 rounded off to the nearest 10 is 16,770. Why it is 770? Because you are rounding off to the nearest 10. In the ones place it is 9. Ones place will become 0, and in the tens place we have to add 1. So it will become 16,770. 21,741 rounded off to the nearest 100. Okay. So when we have to round off to the nearest 100, in the tens place it is 4, less than 5. We no need to add 1 in the hundreds place. So it will become 21,700. 92,478 rounded off to the nearest 1000 is 92,000. In the hundreds place it is less than 5. What is 1,234 rounded off to the nearest 10? So it will become 1,230. We have to round off to the nearest 10. Remember, in the question it will be mentioned where you have to round off to the nearest 10, 100 or 1000. Okay. So 21,742 becomes to the nearest 100, 21,700. Similarly, this we have to round off this number to the nearest 1000. The answer is 24,000. Now sometimes in the question it will be given in this way also. The same number you have to round off, the option will be given in this way. Okay, so 989 we have to round off to the nearest 1000 and then to nearest 10. when we round off 989 to the nearest 1000, we get the answer as 1000. Why? Because 989 to the nearest 1000, in the hundreds place it is 9, more than 1. That means we have to add 1 here. Okay, automatically in the next, according to the place value chart, in the thousands place we have to give 1, and 1s, 10s and 100 will be 1s, 10s and 100 will be 0. 989 to the nearest 10 will become 990. Similarly, this is the question, 459 to the nearest 100. Okay, so in the tens place it is 5. Even though if it is 5, we add 1 in the number that is in the hundreds place to the next place value, so it will become 500. 459 to the nearest 10 will become 460. So these are all rounding off. Question number 15, the answers are given here. You can see we have to round these numbers to the nearest 10. All the numbers we have to round off to the nearest 10. Alright, so these are the answers. You can write it down. Similarly, here question number 16, the questions are given A, B, C, D. We have to round off to the nearest 100. The answers are this one. You can note it down in your copy, as well as I will be giving in the PDF file too. Now there is some questions, word problem related to rounding off, whether it is rounding off to nearest 10, 100 or 1000. These are word problems. So when there are questions like in this way, these are not word problems. Okay, these are direct questions given to you. But when there are questions given in this way, where there are a story involved, this is known as a word problem. In a word problem, when you solve it, you have to write the statements. Okay, whether it should be a one sentence or 2 lines, or whether 1 line, you have to write it down. You have to mention it. All right. So let me read out the question. There are 25 students in class 4 and 28 students in class 5 of a school. How many chairs rounded to the nearest 10 should be arranged in both the classroom? So there are 2 classrooms, class 4 and 5. Number of students in class 4 is 25 and number of students in class 5 is 28. We have to round up the number to the nearest 10, and how many chairs should be brought in both the classroom to arrange it. So I have written sentences in this way. Okay, so in class 4 we know 25 students are there, and we are rounding off to the nearest 10, we get 30. Alright, to the nearest 10 we got 30. In class 5, 28 is rounded off to the nearest 10, 30. That means when we round off to 25 and 28 to the nearest 10, we got 30 and 30. That means 30 and 30 should be chairs should be bought in both the classroom, that is class 4 and 5. So I have written in this way. In class 4, 30 chairs should be arranged. In class 5, 30 chairs should be arranged. These are called statements. Okay, so statements you can write of your own also. You can write in your own words. There are 899 pages in one book and 477 in another book. How many stamps rounded to the nearest 100 must be bought if a stamp is to be pasted on each page of both the books? There are 2 books and they have pages of this much and this much. We have to round off to the nearest 100. So 899 is rounded off, then we got 900. 477 is rounded off, we got 500. Okay, so that means 900 and 500 stamps should be available for both the books. Okay, so in simple sentence I have written in this way. In one book 900 stamps and in the other book 500 stamps should be brought. The next question is, students from 4 schools are to be given an apple each. The number of students in the 4 schools are given below. School A is 5,836, School B 1,496, School C 4,784 and School D 1,513. So we have to round off to the nearest 1000 so that we can get how many numbers of apples should be bought for each school. So rounding off to the nearest 1000, all the numbers we got 6,000, 1,000, 5,000 and 2,000. Okay, so I have written 5836 equals to 6,000, 1496 equals to 1,000, 4784 equals to 5,000 and 1513 equals to 2,000. So the number of apples that should be bought are 6,000, 1,000, 5,000 and 2,000. Alright. There are 765, 845, 776 and 817 people watching the football match from 4 different blocks of a stadium. Round off the number to the nearest 100 to find the approximate number of chairs occupied. So in a stadium, here in this word problem, the story is about a football match in a stadium where there are 4 corners and this much amount of people are watching from the 4 corners. So you have to assume how much number of chairs should be brought so that people can sit and watch the game. And we have to round the total number of people from each corner to the nearest 100. So when we round off, we got 800, 800, 800 and 800. Okay. So the total chairs, to find the total number of chairs, we add all the numbers and we got 3200. That means 3200 number of chairs should be brought to the stadium. Let us go to the next question. Round off 23,745 to the nearest tens, hundred, thousands and 10,000s. Now the word 10,000 we have never rounded off in this chapter. Okay, but don't need to be confused about it. Is very easy. Just like you have rounded off tens, hundreds and thousand, the 10,000 is similar. When we round off to 10, we get to 23,750. Nearest 100, we got 23,700. 1,000, we got 24,000. And we have to round off to the nearest 10,000, that it becomes 20,000. Look at the last number, next number, the number next to 10,000, then we got 3. Now 3 is less than 5, so no need to add any number. This will become 0 and the answer will be 20,000. You can put a comma here, 20,000. Question number 22. Consider the digits 5, 3, 9 and 7. Form the smallest and the largest 4-digit number using the given digit only once. Round off both a number to the nearest 1000. So you have to form the smallest and greatest number. We have already formed them in the previous classes. So when we make the smallest and greatest number, we arrange them. Smallest number we arrange in ascending order and greatest number we arrange in descending order. And we don't put the commas because this is the numbers are together. Alright. The smallest number we got 3,579. Rounding off to the nearest 1000, we got 4,000. And 9,753 is the greatest number. And rounding off, we got 10,000. How 10,000? So we have to round off to the nearest thousands. Okay. So in the hundreds place, it is 7. So you add 1 here. So when we add 1 here, 9 becomes 10. The answer is 10,000. So these are the various questions for rounding off in the workbook. Okay, so you can write it down in your book. I'll be sending the answers in the PDF file as well. In the next class, we will be practicing the practice question. Okay, so these are the practice question. You can try also of your own if you want. Then also we will be doing some of the questions from here in the next class. Okay, so with this I conclude my video. Thank you and have a nice day.